Hi, this is ronMctube playing the Hunter on PC, and today we're doing the Francese Comp, which is a comp for feral hogs and wild boar. You get the biggest of each and you do it with a bow. Hopefully I've done that right with Francese, or is it Francese? I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but that's what we're doing. As you can see, we're on Hirschfelden at one of my new feeders I've been trying out. And there's been quite a bit of discussion about this because some people are saying these feeders don't work. Now, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but there's plenty of wild boar there. There's over 20 at that location. On the forums, there's a debate sort of brewing at the minute, but this has been an ongoing thing to do with feeders, and that some feeders don't seem to produce the pigs or wild boar like they used to do. What we need to understand about this is some things have been changed with the feeders, how they work recently. Sometimes things will be changed that you don't know about, none of us know about, so unless they tell us that, we don't know that. But things have been tweaked, and obviously if you play a lot you notice this. So you can't say, oh, we ain't changed this or whatever, because if, like I say, if you play a lot you do notice it. Some things I've noticed myself. Certain locations aren't that good now that used to be. I have covered this before, but like this location right now, this feeder 100% with baiting used to yield about 20 wild boar when you come in most of the time. Now after certain things were tweaked or changed, I'd say on an average I'd get about 6 here. And I've done hunts where I did like 10 in a row, and I think I got about 6 average at every hunt, and then one there was 15 out of the lot. Well, the thing with this is, and what I've discovered recently is, time of day plays a massive part of what you see at feeders and how your hunt goes. I'll just explain a little more in a minute about what I mean, because there's a really big wild boar here, so I'm going to take a shot at this. Using a snake bite and tracers, I've hit it. It's going to run because I think I've just pulled the shot a little, but it will die and we'll catch up with it. But time of day, what I'm talking about is not in-game time. Now you're right, why would that affect? Right, a lot of people used to say certain animals at certain times of the day, they're supposed to drink, bed down, such and such. Right, well my theory on this is not anything to do with that. It's to do with the actual time of day, like now. So for Europeans, I recommend you try different times when you visit feeders. Also when you're hunting, try different times, because at certain times of the day you will get zip at your feeders. That's what I've found. Some times of the day, real time, not in-game time, you will get a lot of pigs at a feeder and then no pigs. So basically you've got to experiment and just find out what works for you. So some of those are saying there's no pigs, it don't work. No, go at a different time and you'll probably see those pigs. That's what I've come to find, and I get the animals and I've noticed certain things with certain animals, and time plays a massive factor. If you don't understand or think what I'm saying is true, that's just my opinion. I've got no problem with that, but I would just listen to what I'm saying about, I've been for weeks trying this, a couple of months actually, just looking at results of competitions, checking the leaderboards for the top animals when they've been taken. Then I've been moving my feeders about, checking them, and like I say, across the board for numerous animals, certain times of the day, certain animals get spit out. I'm not saying exact scoring animals, but you'll have better results if you change up how you play the game and just experiment a bit. By that I mean, if you're hunting in the morning for an animal, say an elk, depending what time, I would try maybe later at night and just change. Like I say, there is certain pockets of time when you'll get better results, and you've just got to experiment with that and try and find those. That's been me, ronMctube. We've been doing the Francese, discussing a bit about the feeders. The animals I had in this video put me 3rd in the comp, so I got bronze, which I was quite happy with. Wild boar 1100, feral hog nearly 1100. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, and thanks for watching.